What is up? You are back and you are tuned in for another naked conversation with Nicole Denise. How you guys doing? I know it's been a while, but we back. So first things first, like always, this conversation is going to be all over the place. It's not scripted. It's really just stream of consciousness thinking, whatever comes off the top of my head. It's about open, candid, raw, unassuming, unpredictable conversations. Like I said, in the shower is where I have my greatest epiphanies. And so I decided to, come out and talk about what I was thinking about while I was in the shower. So today, first discussion, I am really contemplating. My hair is still a little wet, but I'm trying to let y'all get into this curl pattern. I'm really strongly contemplating relaxing my hair. Now, mind you, my hair has not been relaxed in probably about 4 years. Probably about 4 years. No, longer than that. Probably about 5 years, 5 or 6 years. That's the last time I relaxed it, but I've been natural. I was natural before I relaxed it, and now after I relaxed it. But the thing that gets me, anybody that knows me knows that I love color, and this is the longest that I've had my natural hair color in a while since I cut it down. Usually the plan was to cut it all off and then either get like a fade or something like that and, dye it blonde or not blonde, because I think that's like another 1B color to me, but dye it like a pink or one of my favorite colors is like a navy color, like a really dark navy blue. Yeah, but I haven't got around to doing that. And right now it's growing out. It's almost to the stage I don't like, where it doesn't curl up with just water. And I need to figure out what the next step is, or yeah. So I got a couple of options. What I did was I bought some spring twist hair. And anybody that knows what spring twist hair is, I'll insert it here. As a matter of fact, can I get it? 1 second. All right, I'm back. I found it. So this hair is what I bought. Some spring twists. And it's some really pretty hair. It's a color I've never had. I've never had like a maroon or a wine color. Anybody that knows me knows that I've had about every color in my hair. I think the only colors I've never done, like dyed my hair, is like orange and yellow. But every other color, green, purple, blue, pink, fuchsia, aqua, black, navy. My hair's been every color, but I haven't had this color before. So I was thinking about putting this in here, but then I know me. I don't be wanting no hair. I be wanting just short hair. Like, I don't be wanting none of this kind of like, I don't know. I'm going through it. And the first thing women change is their hair when they're going through it. But this going through it is actually not a bad thing. I actually feel really good. I feel excited. I feel happy. Yeah. So I don't know. But this is a popular brand off Amazon that somebody recommended to me. A lot of YouTube videos use it. But this Beyond Beauty, yeah, I got 3 packs of this. So if you want to put some spring twists in my hair, because here's the thing. Fun fact, Nicole does not like to do hair, which is why I keep my hair short. If you see old pictures of me, my hair grows really long. I had a long wrap and my hair is thick. So, I could have a long, thick, silky wrap, but I just prefer short hair. So with that being said, anytime I have hair, I like easy styles if I'm going to put hair in my head. Like, and easy to me is put a wig on and be able to take it off. Or crochets, and that's what that hair was marketed as, crochet hair. And that don't get me wrong, because again, I'm not a hair expert, but crochet, I got a needle. So when I think of crochets, I think about just the, straight backs. That's what I call them, cornrows or cane rows, straight back cornrows. And then you just take the little needle and you put it on the thing. But no. These are some individual twists type of something I ain't doing. That's what they are. So basically, that's a no for me, dog. And my what's dude name from American Idol? What's his name? The black dude from American Idol, Randy. My Randy voice, that's a no for me, dog. So, yeah, if somebody wants to put him in for me, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm still contemplating whether or not I'm going to relax it or I'm going to cut more off of it. But I know one thing I have decided on, it needs color. Not sure what color yet, but it definitely needs color because I can't do the 1B hair. I can't do it for too long. And I've done it for at least October, November, December, January, 3 months. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. So yeah. The other thing I was thinking about while I was in the shower is adult hobbies and adult play. And here's what I mean by that. Now this can sound like it was about to go real left real quick. But like after your 30s, like after you've hit the 30 mark and you go beyond the 30 mark, like what are you supposed to do for fun? Like is it still a thing, or is it still allowed to have fun and have hobbies and go out, especially as a single person with no kids? Like what are you supposed to do for fun? Like I feel very stunted in that area. Stuntin. Thick like dumpling.
Bad man out and stunting. Kyle them thick like dumpling. Girl with big body jumping. Action ready for the thumping.
Okay, I'm sorry. That song been in my head actually all day today. I was listening to that earlier. Shout out to that dude. I can't think of his name who sang that song, but that's what's up. That song gets me hyped. Girl, them sweet like pumpkin. Hey. But anyway, yeah, I've been feeling like really stunted in that area. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I saw a post, I think it was the day before yesterday, whatever. And one of the people I follow who is an entrepreneur as well, she was just like, as an entrepreneur, we cannot be out here, just working day in and day out without anything fun or having some type of hobby. She was like, you need to get some hobbies. And I was reading the comments, and another girl in the let me stop saying girls. These are women in their 30s or above. Another woman said, somebody asked me the other day, what do I like to do for fun? And she was like, she didn't have an answer. Like she was at a loss for words. And I remember I used to be like that, but at the same time, I think I'm getting not back there, but I'm starting to question, like, what do I really like to do for fun at 30? Ooh, y'all gonna think this is real weird of me. I be forgetting how old I am. Like facts, for real. Like I be literally having to like do the math all the time as of lately. So, and not on some, I stop after 21, because it's not that serious to me. Age, I thank God for, continuously growing and staying alive and becoming of age. So it's not that, real woman never tells her age. It's just that that's a minor. I divide things up in majors and minors. So I am 85. What's that, 33 or 34? Am I 34? Oh, Jesus. See? I told y'all. Dang, how old am I? I'm gonna put on the screen. I'm that age. Once I work out the math, I'm that age, and I want to know, like, what are you supposed to do when you're my age? You're single, you don't have kids, and you're an entrepreneur, so you work for yourself, so you can determine your own hours. Because last year, man, all I did was work. All I did was work and be stressed, and stress and work and stress and eat, which is why my face looked like this too. Eat crazy stuff, and then my face break out. I've never had skin problems, but we'll get to that another time. We coming out of all that. We're coming out of all that. 2020, we got a new vision. Your girl is back. She got her life together. She's getting it together. And yeah. So I started thinking about, well, what would it be that I like to do for fun? And then with fun came the idea of, well, who would I have fun with? Because by nature, I'm a loner, so I don't have no problem spending time with Nicole. Like, me and Nicole, we good. We spend time together all the time. So, I'm an introvert by nature. But I was like, dang, it got me to really question about Oh, that was gonna sound really bad, but I'm gonna say it how I just heard it. It got me to questioning the validity of my friendships, or friendships, or associateships, or situationships, because everybody got different versions of relationships in their um, lives. So I had to start questioning that when I started thinking about, well, what do I like to do for fun? And I need some suggestions. I need help. Like, I know what I like to do. Like, I like reading. This gonna sound so boring. It's gonna sound so boring. I like to read. I do. And lately, I'm looking for some books on EQ, EQ. Yeah, your EQ. So your emotional intelligence level. But I would really like to hear from somebody that wrote about it from the like Black woman's perspective, if there are any books out there. So if you have any books out there, go ahead and drop them in the comment section below so that I can, get up on game and find, study the subject that I'm really interested in learning more about. And if it's not one on a Black woman's perspective, maybe I'm the person that's supposed to write the book. So that's how I see that. But I like to read. The last book I read was actually a young adult book, and I'll insert a picture of it right here so you can see what I read. Really good book. It was dope. It won awards because what the author did was that she wrote a whole like story in poem. So the whole book was poetry from the perspective of her main character, which is like a 15-year-old girl, and how she's just going through life and her development stages and things like that. Took place in New York, so it was a very like downtown. She was Black and Latino, so it had a very Afro-Latina feel to it. It was just really well written. I was like, I see why she won awards for this. And I was excited to read it, and I was happy to have read it as an adult because it made me, it warmed my heart for the young girls that would read that book and really be able to see themselves in that book. So, and I found that book by doing another hobby that I like to do is I like to watch other Black women on YouTube review books. I'm so boring. I'm convinced I'm boring, but it's okay. I'm okay with my boring. But I like to watch people review books, Black women specifically, because I want to read what Black women are into. So, because I'm a Black woman. So yeah, I like to read. I like live music. I really love live music. I went out a couple weeks ago to support one of my local artist friends. Ain't come to play any games. I came to take names. They keep saying Cleo, calm down. We met in person some years ago, and we kind of, we talked back and forth in IG and stuff like that. So we know each other, but we don't know each other, things like that. But we have had some really like deep, candid conversations, and she's a real cool girl, very dope artist. So I went out to one of her open mic nights, and it was a real cool vibe. It gave me the fix I needed as far as my love for live music, and it had been a while since I had actually been out, and yeah, went out. What else do I like to do for fun? I like to laugh, whatever that looks like. Like, I like to be in the company of people that make me laugh. And I'm funny as shit, basically. Like, if you really get to know me, I'm witty, very quick-witted. Like, you don't want to get into a sparring match with me when it comes to words, basically. So I like to have a good time as far as like laughing with good company. I'm not on the whole, being petty, because I don't get that as a culture, why that's the thing, but or bashing someone or laughing on the account of someone else. I like smart people. I like people who have commentary to say because they have a viewpoint on something that they've probably read about. I like to be around well-read people. So yeah, I like to do that for fun. Also, what I'm doing now, I'm on YouTube. I love watching YouTube. I like to watch vlogs. I like to watch I be all over. I don't never be in America on vlogs. I be all over in other countries, in Jamaica, Antigua, Nevis. Where else I visited? Where that girl was from? I don't know. That's the one thing I really love about like YouTube and the internet itself, is that it allows me to escape and travel to another destination from the comfort of my own home. So it's a $0 budget. Like, I can travel, I can see the world, I can see the life through somebody else's perspective, and that really like gets me excited and gets my like wheels turning. It helps me be more creative and things like that. So that's what I like to do for fun. I would love to have a man, you know, so that we can do grown woman and grown woman, grown woman and grown man things for fun together. But at this moment in time, the pick is slim, baby. And let me not say that. I ain't gonna put that in the universe. I think that we live in a very abundant universe, and that what we put out there is our reality. We create that with our words. So I live in a very abundant universe. Right now, what I have opened myself up to and what I have received in the department of men has been very, I had to block a few people, you know, left them blocked and blessed. Because after a few, you know, interactions, I had to give people a little, you know, time to for us to get to know each other. But when I started to see who they really were, you know, after all the masks come off and your best behavior is, you know, dashed to the wind, and you start to see who people really are, like I realized, like, nah, you can't have any more of my energy. You gotta go. So blocked a few people. Still talk to a couple people on the phone, like a couple men on the phone. They're cool, but they're just, it's a no for me, dog. That wasn't me. That was your boy, Randy. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. So I would love to be in the company of a man who is articulate, who is very secure in himself. He knows himself. He understands his value. Like, his value weight is up there. He likes women. And I don't mean not like he's gay, but I mean there are some straight men out here that really hate women because they have mommy issues. Like, either their mom has taught them to be a perpetual baby, and that's what they believe that all women are here for, to serve them and basically baby them and nurture them and blah, 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 blah. Or they really have some very chauvinistic, sometimes scarily chauvinistic ways about them. I'm like, I done had some conversations with people. I have to look at them sideways like, dude, you don't really like women, do you? You think women is just some like throwaway, like you just use it that one time use and then you move on to the next one. Like, we not disposable like that. So I would like to be in the presence of a man who likes women, loves women, cherishes women, loves feminine energy, understands the connection between, you know, and the necessary connection of feminine and masculine energy, because I am definitely an alpha female and my energy is very strong. You know, as a child, they say you have a strong personality. I now know what that means as I've grown more and more into myself, is that I just know who I am. So I'm not with all the like, you know, the little dumb shit. That's the only way now to put it right now, that a lot of people are with. So you gotta like come correct. Like I was telling my friend today, I was like, I don't have daddy issues. So I'm not gonna be one of those women who, and you know, this is not a shade or a knock against women who didn't have their father growing up, or they have some type of void they need to feel for that father figure that neglected or was not with them. But I didn't have that issue, don't have that issue. Now I did go through a grieving stage and having daddy issues when my father passed away. But what is this? Actually, February will make it 11 years. Sheesh. 11. Wow, 11 years, I think. 11 years since my father passed away, but he was very instrumental in my raising. So I come from a two-parent household, so I don't have those issues that some people would have when it comes to that, like those voids. I mean, everybody deals with other types of voids. Like I got other issues because, you know, I got extended family that's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs that I have to, you know, gravitate out of and grow out of and unlearn and then relearn what is truthful for me from that. But yeah, I want to be in the presence of a man who's very secure in himself, secure in his knowing. Like he's very rooted, grounded in who he is, and welcomes the company of a woman. And I need an alpha male. Like I need a very strong alpha male, and not to put me in my place, but to understand how we coexist together as strong beings, as mighty beings, as I feel regal when I'm talking about him as royal beings, like seriously. But he made me hold my shoulders up. Okay, I feel you. I feel your energy. I don't know where you at, but I sure feel your energy. But anyway, yeah, I would love to have that kind of fun, those kind of interactions, and I believe soon come. Soon come, like the Jamaican grandma say, soon come. So, yeah. Hobbies. What you do as an adult? Over 30. You know, I would like to hear from other entrepreneurs. I'm almost 7 years in the game of entrepreneurship. So working for yourself, what do you do for fun? How do you unwind? How do you clock out and then do something for fun as a single person who is an entrepreneur? And you got time, I got time, you got time, I got time, you got time. I like to know, because my list was kind of boring. I read, I definitely write, but writing is not what I do for fun. Writing is just therapy. Writing is what I'm supposed to be doing. Not supposed to, like a responsibility, but writing is my sanity. So I do writing. Live music. I'm such a band nerd. I forgot about that. I just love music, period. Like, I played the clarinet. I was in the marching band. Still love music. Still love to hear a good singer sing. And I'm not talking about sing. Sang some songs. Love a good instrumental. Love a good ballad. Love a good anything music-wise. Like, still love that. Once upon a time, I was a poet, so I love to watch live poetry, things like that. But I feel like I need to add something. I like to watch YouTube. Y'all know it. Let me put y'all on game. Now, this gonna sound crazy, because once upon a time, I used to be like a Dr. Pimple Popper fan. Haven't watched Pimple Popping in probably a couple years now. Yeah. But I found another side of YouTube where this guy, he like, you know how people have kids and the kids trash their cars? Like the interior, and they have all food and sticky stuff and just, they spill stuff. You know, kids are gross. I always say kids are gross. Kids are gross. Like, love kids. Really do. They are our future. The next generation is our future. But I always say kids are gross. They are. I work with them, was an after school teacher, could be teaching English if I wanted to. Not what I want to do, because kids are just gross. They're like, hi, Miss Nikki, it's so nice to meet you. All they snot and germs. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to agree with me on it. I find standing in my own lane with saying kids are gross. But I was trying to tell you that I found a new spot on YouTube. These kids wreck these people's cars, and this guy, he like details them to the T. Like, he takes out all the seats, vacuums, shampoos the carpet, shampoos the upholstery, and the thing comes out looking like a brand new car. Like, and the detail from start to finish, they be like 30-minute, 40-minute like videos, and I just love it. I love it there. I'm like, how did I even end up here? It was a suggestion one day in the little corner, and then I be binge watching all of them. I do that, and I do nail tutorials. I love to watch a good nail tutorial. I know, I'm such a nerd. I need some new hobbies, y'all. Tell me what hobbies you do for an over 30-year-old who's trying to spread my wings. Nothing is impossible, believe. Yes. Tell me what I should be doing. I'm going to sign off. Thank you for tuning into another naked conversation. These conversations when I hop out the shower, my thoughts are going, and I just want to share. So until next time, deuces.